The Catholic world is reeling. A seismic shift has occurred at the heart of the Church. Pope Francis, the people's pontiff, has announced his resignation. His papacy, marked by humility and reform, has come to an unexpected end. Speculation runs rampant. Who will ascend to the throne of St. Peter? One name emerges from the whispers, a name that carries both hope and trepidation: Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. The world holds its breath. The future of the Catholic Church hangs in the balance. Will this be a moment of radical transformation, or will the ancient institution cling to tradition? One thing is certain: the eyes of the world are fixed on Rome. Pope Francis's decision sent shockwaves throughout the world. Never before in recent memory had a pope voluntarily stepped down. The weight of the papacy, the burden of leadership, had clearly taken its toll. Francis, in a poignant address, spoke of his advancing age and declining health. He acknowledged the need for fresh energy, for a new vision to guide the Church into the future. His resignation was not a rejection of his duties, but rather an act of love for the Church. He recognized the need for change, the need for a leader who could meet the challenges of a rapidly evolving world. His decision, though unexpected, was a testament to his humility, his unwavering commitment to the faithful. Pope Francis will be remembered for his humility, his genuine smile that radiated warmth, and his simple gestures that spoke volumes about his character. His compassion for the poor and marginalized was evident in his actions. He often visited the slums, shared meals at soup kitchens, and spent time with the homeless, showing the world that the Church stands with those in need. He broke down barriers, reaching out to those who felt excluded from the Church. His embrace of children, refugees, and individuals with disabilities was a testament to his inclusive vision. He embraced dialogue, seeking common ground with other faiths. His interfaith meetings and events were not just symbolic, but a genuine effort to foster understanding and peace among different religious communities. His papacy was a breath of fresh air, bringing a sense of joy and renewal to the faithful. His outdoor masses and joyful events drew large crowds, eager to hear his message of hope. A departure from the formality and tradition that often characterized the Vatican, he preferred casual attire and informal meetings, making him more approachable and relatable. He challenged the Church to confront its own failings, addressing issues head-on with a serious expression that showed his commitment to change. Urging greater transparency and accountability in the face of scandal, he spoke at press conferences and reviewed Vatican documents meticulously, ensuring that the Church took responsibility for its actions. His message resonated with millions, as seen in the large crowds that gathered to listen to him. People held signs of support, and events like World Youth Day became a testament to his widespread influence. Inspiring a renewed sense of hope and purpose, he led prayers and blessed crowds, instilling a sense of unity and faith among the people. He reminded the world that the Church's strength lies not in its power, but in its capacity for love and forgiveness. His acts of humility, like leading prayers and hearing confessions, were powerful reminders of this truth. His legacy will be one of compassion, marked by moments like washing the feet of others and embracing those in need, always with a serene expression that conveyed peace. Of a Church that walks alongside the poor and the outcast, offering comfort in refugee camps and bringing joy to children, showing that every life is valued. He leaves behind a Church that is more open, more engaged with the world, and more willing to confront its own shortcomings. His visits to hospitals and marginalized communities were a testament to this commitment. He leaves behind a Church that is more open, more engaged with the world, and more willing to confront its own shortcomings. His interactions with world leaders and participation in global events showcased his dedication to making the Church a significant player on the world stage. His successor faces the daunting task of building upon this legacy, ensuring that the Church continues to grow and adapt in a rapidly changing world. Guiding the Church through a time of great uncertainty and change, the new leadership will need to uphold the values of humility, compassion, and reform that Pope Francis so passionately championed. From the bustling streets of Manila emerges a figure of hope, a man whispered to be a frontrunner in the race for the papacy. Luis Antonio Tagle, the Archbishop of Manila, is a man of deep faith and even deeper compassion. His journey from humble beginnings to the heights of the church hierarchy is a testament to his unwavering commitment to the gospel message. Tagle's reputation precedes him. He is known for his intellect, his charisma, and his unwavering commitment to social justice. He speaks truth to power, challenging the status quo and advocating for the poor and marginalized. His voice, often a lone cry in the wilderness, has resonated with millions, earning him the respect of both Catholics and non-Catholics alike. Tagle, the people's cardinal. Cardinal Tagle is not a man of ivory towers and gilded cages. He's a man deeply rooted in the everyday lives of the people he serves. His approach to ministry is grounded in humility and genuine concern for the well-being of others. He walks among the people, sharing their joys and sorrows. Whether it's a bustling urban street or a quiet rural village, Cardinal Tagle is there, offering a comforting presence and a listening ear. His ability to connect with individuals from all walks of life is truly remarkable. His ministry is one of presence, of listening to the voiceless and offering a hand to those in need. He doesn't just preach about compassion and empathy, he lives it every day. By being there for the marginalized and the forgotten, he embodies the very essence of what it means to be a servant leader. He is a champion of the poor, a voice for the voiceless, and a beacon of hope for the marginalized. His advocacy for social justice and human dignity resonates far beyond the borders of his native Philippines. Cardinal Tagle's influence is felt globally as he tirelessly works to bring attention to the plight of the underprivileged. His warmth and humility are disarming. People are drawn to him not just because of his position, but because of his genuine kindness and approachable nature. His smile can light up a room, and his words offer comfort and hope to those who need it most. He connects with people on a human level, breaking down barriers and building bridges of understanding. In a world often divided by differences, Cardinal Tagle's ability to foster unity and mutual respect is a testament to his exceptional leadership. He is a man of the people, a pastor who leads by example, and a shepherd who guides his flock with love and compassion. His leadership style is not one of command and control, but of service and support. He walks alongside his people, sharing in their struggles and triumphs. His potential ascension to the papacy is a sign of the changing times. It represents a shift towards a more inclusive and compassionate church, one that is attuned to the needs and aspirations of its diverse global congregation. Cardinal Tagle's rise within the church hierarchy is a beacon of hope for many. It signals a shift towards a more inclusive church, a church that embraces diversity and champions the cause of the poor. His vision for the church is one that is open, welcoming, and deeply committed to social justice. Cardinal Tagle's leadership is a call to action for all who believe in the power of faith to transform lives. It is a testament to the growing influence of the developing world and a recognition of the need for a more global perspective within the church. Cardinal Tagle's journey is a powerful reminder that true leadership is about service, compassion, and unwavering dedication to the common good. A papacy for the modern world? The prospect of a Tagle papacy sends ripples of anticipation through the global Catholic community. His election would usher in a new era, a departure from the Eurocentric traditions of the past. He represents a church that is more attuned to the realities of the developing world, a church that is more engaged with the challenges of poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. His papacy could be a bridge between the global north and south, a force for unity and understanding in a world increasingly divided. His commitment to social justice, his advocacy for the poor, and his unwavering belief in the power of dialogue could make him a powerful voice on the world stage. He could be a force for peace, a champion for the marginalized, and a prophetic voice challenging the injustices of our time. Whispers of change, echoes of tradition. The potential for change is palpable, yet the weight of tradition rests heavily upon the Church. Conservative factions within the Church view Tagle's progressive views with suspicion. They fear a departure from traditional teachings, a dilution of the Church's moral authority. The clash of ideologies is inevitable. The Church stands at a crossroads, caught between the need for reform and the pull of tradition. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, but also with opportunities for growth and renewal. The world watches with bated breath, Will the Church embrace change, or will it cling to the familiar shores of the past? The answer lies within the hallowed halls of the Vatican, where cardinals gather to determine the fate of the Church. Their decision will shape the future of Catholicism for generations to come. Navigating the path ahead. Cardinal Tagle, if elected, will face a daunting array of challenges. The role of leading the Church is not just a position of honor, but one of immense responsibility. He will be stepping into a role that requires not only spiritual guidance, but also strategic leadership. The Church is grappling with declining attendance in the West, a crisis of faith among young people, and a growing sense of disconnection. Many young people feel that the Church does not address their concerns or speak to their experiences. Additionally, the lingering stain of past scandals continues to cast a long shadow over the institution. These scandals have eroded trust and have left many questioning the moral authority of the Church. He will need to navigate these turbulent waters with wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of the complexities involved. His ability to listen and empathize will be crucial in rebuilding trust and fostering a sense of community. An unwavering commitment to the gospel message will be his guiding star. This commitment will help him stay grounded and focused on the core mission of the Church, which is to spread love, hope, and faith. He will need to be a bridge builder, uniting a Church divided by ideology and geography. This will require not only diplomatic skills, but also a genuine desire to understand and reconcile differing perspectives. He will need to be a healer, restoring trust in an institution shaken by scandal. His actions and decisions will need to reflect transparency, accountability, and a sincere effort to make amends. And he will need to be a prophet, challenging the Church to live up to its highest ideals. His task is monumental, requiring not just vision, but also the courage to implement change. Yet he carries the hopes of millions who yearn for a more just and compassionate world. These individuals look to him as a beacon of hope, someone who can lead the Church into a brighter future. The eyes of the world are fixed on him, watching, waiting, and analyzing his every move. The global community is eager to see how he will address the myriad challenges that lie ahead, and praying that he may have the strength and wisdom to lead the Church into a new era of hope and renewal. His journey will be arduous, but with faith and determination he can inspire a transformation that resonates across the world. At the dawn of a new chapter, the world holds its breath. Pope Francis's resignation has ushered in a time of uncertainty and anticipation. The Catholic Church stands at a crossroads, its future uncertain. Will Cardinal Tagle ascend to the papacy? Will he be the transformative figure many hope for? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the Church is on the cusp of a new chapter. The decisions made in the coming days and weeks will shape the future of Catholicism for generations to come. The world watches, prays, and waits with bated breath. A new era for the Catholic Church is dawning. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.